Iran. There's a country we haven't covered yet. In fact, there's a whole bunch of Middle Eastern countries with amazing mythology and scary stories that we've barely touched on this channel. Once I had a look, it was actually tough to decide which country to start with, but I had to choose one, and I went with Iran. You're about to find out why. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 Scary Iranian Urban Legends. Just a quick reminder as well, guys, that we have a new channel, Top 10 Hindi. You can find a link to it right up here in the description box, and maybe even in the comment section. It's just like most amazing top 10, except we do videos in Hindi and in English. I say we, it's not actually me, or Rebecca, or Landon. It's our new host, Eamon. She's great, the videos are great. Go and have a look right after this video. For now though, let's get into our number 10, which is Owl. In Persian folklore, Owl is said to be a demon of childbirth. Their sole purpose in this world is to interfere with human reproduction. Usually, they take the form of a scrawny old woman with a clay nose and a bright red face. She also has sharp fangs, disheveled hair, copper claws, iron teeth, and the tusks of a wild boar. The old woman attacks pregnant women, but like the evil being it is, it only strikes when they are alone and at their most vulnerable. She wants their organs and will attempt to take the woman's liver or lung. Afterwards, she will put them in a basket which she carries around with her at all times. If she is successful, the demon will attempt to escape and cross the first source of water. That's important because at that point, the woman cannot be saved. Believers use special wards or charms to prevent the demon from reaching water, thereby saving the pregnant woman and the baby she is carrying. Next up at number 9 now, we have the Manticore. This is an ancient Persian creature of legend that has been both feared and revered over the millennia. It's said to have the head of a human, the body of a lion, and a tail made up of venomous spines, similar to porcupine quills, or perhaps even the actual tail of a scorpion. Its appearance has been compared to the Sphinx of ancient Egypt. The Manticore's name literally translates to man-eater, which kinda gives you a clue as to what it's all about. Ancient descriptions talk of its 3 rows of sharp teeth and the fact that it would hurl its poisonous spikes at enemies like arrows. Essentially, this creature was like all the scary things in the animal kingdom packed into one animal whose name is literally man-eater. I don't think they would have made very good pets. Moving on to number 8 now, we have the Peri. These are winged spirits originating from Persian and Armenian mythologies. On a scale of morality, they are often described as being somewhere between angels and evil spirits of the world. Generally speaking though, they were seen as beautiful female spirits created by God after the vicious divs. They're a different type of creature altogether and very much seen as evil. Evil Peris are often grouped in with them though. In some folklore, they appear to humans. There have been tales of them punishing hunters in the mountains who are disrespectful or who waste resources, or even abducting young humans for their social events. Some are generally seen as beautiful, but perhaps there's more to them than meets the eye. Bit like me. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Coming at number 7 now, we have the Patient Stone. This is a well-known and popular Persian folktale. The story says that the Patient Stone listens. That's what it does. It's an emphatic listener. It absorbs the sorrows and pains of the person who confides in it. One story talks of a mistreated girl who achieved her true destiny by talking to the Patient Stone, but it's also known for its explosive tendencies. It's said that when the stone can no longer contain the pain that it harbors, it bursts into pieces. This is seen as a sort of sacrifice, a way of destroying the pain that would otherwise crush the one who bears this burden of sorrow. Very deep stuff. Next up on number 6 now, guys, we have the Ghoul. With a name like that, how could it not be on this list? A ghoul is actually an old Arabic word that didn't even enter the English language until the late 18th century. In Persian culture, ghouls are demons or monsters associated with graveyards or consuming people's flesh. Some accounts state that a ghoul lives in the desert and shapeshifts into animals in order to hunt humans. One of its favourite forms is that of a hyena. The ghoul lures unwary people out into the desert. Once they are totally alone and out of sight of all other people, the ghoul kills and devours them on the spot. The creature also preys on young children, it drinks blood, it steals coins, and eats the dead. An all-round baddie, you might say. Perhaps even more scary though is its ability to take the form of the person it most recently ate. Imagine how scary that would be, realizing that your friend was a sort of shape-shifting ghoul. Perhaps you should check all your friends in the near future. Better safe than sorry. Moving on to number 5 now, we have the Night Hag. This is a great one. It's a concept that exists in a number of different cultures, but in Iran it's known as the Bakstag. It's said to be an evil ghost or creature creature that causes sleep paralysis. In Iran though, there's a slight twist on this well-known legend. The Maxtak is a sort of guardian of treasures. It's believed that the creature somehow knows about hidden treasures in the world. However, it's always a closely kept secret, especially to mortals like us. Humans are not supposed to even know about the hidden treasure's existence, and especially not where it's located. There is a way to find out though. Legend says that if you grab the creature's nose, it will be forced to tell you where the hidden treasure is. If you can't manage that because of the paralysis, wiggling your fingers can release you from its clutches, at least for now. Next up at number 4 now, we have the Tsar. In Persia and across the Middle East, people used to speak in hushed tones of the Tsar, a demon or spirit that possesses people. It would mainly target women, causing them great discomfort or illness. Of course, the concept of possession exists in a lot of cultures around the planet. It doesn't matter what the religion is, what the evil spirit is called, many cultures resort to the same thing: exorcism, the practice of expelling a demon from the person it has possessed. If you think of a Christian exorcism, you're probably picturing a very serious looking priest in a dark room and a scary looking girl with crazy eyes just growling in the corner. Maybe that's just me. When it comes to the Tsar though, it's a very different affair. There have been some accounts of Tsar exorcisms being akin to a night of entertainment. They would involve food, musical performances and dancing. I think The Exorcist would have been a very different movie if they were expelling a Tsar, let me tell you that. Moving on to number 3 now, we have Deval Pei. This is an evil creature with flexible legs that resemble leather straps, which he uses as tentacles to ensnare and then enslave human beings. Lovely stuff. The slaves are then forced to carry him on their shoulders or backs forever. When they're not carrying them, they are made to do hard labor. This goes on until the human slaves just die of fatigue. In some stories, he takes the form of an old man who sits by the side of a road, imploring passers-by to carry him across a nearby stream. Once he is on the victim's back, a long leg comes out from his belly and twists across the victim's waist. Once that grasp is firm, he orders them to work for him. In all accounts of this evil being, there is said to be only one way to be released from his grip and be rid of him forever: alcohol. Not for the human, but for the Deval Pei. Once he is intoxicated, he is said to release his grip just enough for a slave to wiggle free. Presumably, they then just run for their lives and never look back. I'm guessing that's the final part of the story. That's what I do. Moving on to number 2 now, we have the Jinn. I guarantee you've already heard of this before, you just don't know it. Jinn is the Arabic name. In English, these creatures are known as genies. See, I told you, you'd know what they are. However, jinns are a far cry from the bubbly blue genie from Aladdin. In ancient Persian culture, a jinn was a spirit or demon, a supernatural creature, sometimes worshipped, sometimes seen as malevolent. Many people feared jinn and thought they were responsible for causing various diseases or mental illnesses in people. Because of human hostility and just how outnumbered by humans they are, jinn were thought to inhabit desolate places, often dingy and dark, places where they were unable to harm humans unless one wandered too close. And finally, number 1 now guys, we have the evil eye. This is a belief that is not exclusive to Iran, but it has existed there for a very long time. The evil eye is said to be a curse or legend cast by a malevolent glare. Most of the time it's given to a person when they are completely unaware. It could even have happened to you today. The belief is that receiving this curse will lead to deep misfortune or even physical injury. As a form of defense, many cultures create talismans in an effort to ward off this curse. In Iran, as a legacy of the Ottoman Empire, it's not uncommon to see nazars, blue coloured glass in the shape of an eye, that are said to keep the curse at bay and the tragedies that follow them. Well, that was really interesting. Do we have any viewers out there from Iran other than my terrible pronunciations? I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm thinking we might do Iraq or Lebanon next. I saw someone suggesting that in the last video. I had a look at their legends and yeah, they look great. It's up to you though, so let me know. Don't forget to check out Top 10 Hindi like I said at the start of the video. Thanks for watching. My name is Danny Burke and I will see you guys in the next one.